ICE. Two little letters that can strike fear into the hearts of many. They have the power to detain and deport, but how do they choose who to target, and do they always need a warrant? The answer, my friends, is more complicated than a game of spicy Uno with Jeff Bezos. You see, ICE doesn't always need a warrant to make an arrest. Think of it like your weird neighbor Bob borrowing your lawnmower. Sometimes he asks, sometimes he just borrows it when you're not looking. ICE can be like that. Now you might be thinking, that's not right. Don't you need a warrant to enter someone's home? And in most cases you'd be right. But ICE operates in a murky world of administrative warrants. These aren't your typical warrants signed by a judge, they're more like internal permission slips. So while ICE might not always need a judge's signature to barge in, they still need to play by some rules. But those rules, much like the plot of Tenet, can be confusing and open to interpretation. Let's break down this warrant thing a bit further, shall we? Imagine you're at a buffet. A judicial warrant is like having a golden ticket from Willy Wonka himself. It grants ICE access to pretty much anything they want. Homes, businesses, even your secret stash of Funyuns. An administrative warrant, on the other hand, is like showing up to the buffet with a coupon for 10% off. It gets ICE in the door, but only to certain areas. Think of it like being allowed in a salad bar but not the dessert station. Tragic, I know. Here's the kicker. ICE mainly uses these administrative warrants. They're easier to get and don't require as much evidence. It's like ordering a pizza and realizing they forgot the dipping sauce. Sure, you still got a pizza, but it's just not the same, is it? The point is, the type of warrant ICE uses makes a big difference. And understanding the difference is crucial to protecting yourself and your rights. Let's say ICE comes knocking on your door. First of all, rude. Second of all, don't panic, you have rights even if it doesn't feel like it. Remember the Miranda rights, you know, the whole, you have the right to remain silent spiel? Yeah, those still apply here. Don't be afraid to ask ICE agents if they have a warrant. And if they do, ask to see it. Don't just take their word for it. They could be bluffing, like that time I said I could eat 50 chicken wings in one sitting. Spoiler alert, I couldn't. You can also refuse to let them in without a judicial warrant. Remember, administrative warrants are like that coupon for 10% off. They don't grant them full access. And for the love of all that is holy, if you're unsure about anything, ask for a lawyer. Think of it like trying to assemble IKEA furniture. Sometimes you just need a professional to help you navigate the instructions. ICE enforcement priorities are about as consistent as the quality of Adam Sandler movies. They change depending on who's running the show. During the Obama administration, the focus was on deporting undocumented immigrants with serious criminal records. Then came the Trump era, where it felt like anyone and everyone was fair game. It was like trying to catch a pigeon in New York City. Good luck, even people with minor offenses or those who had been living in the US for years were being rounded up. Now, with Biden at the helm, things have calmed down a bit. The focus is back on targeting undocumented immigrants who pose a threat to public safety or national security. But that doesn't mean ICE has gone soft. They're still out there enforcing immigration laws with gusto. The bottom line, ICE enforcement is a constantly evolving beast. What's acceptable one day might not be the next. That's why it's crucial to stay informed and know your rights. Because when it comes to dealing with ICE, knowledge is power. And remember folks, if you're ever unsure about your rights or what to do in a situation involving ICE, please reach out to a qualified immigration attorney. They're like the superheroes of the legal world, except they wear suits instead of capes most of the time. Stay informed, stay safe, and we'll see you next week on Last Week Tonight.